There are many apps and websites tailored for drone users on the market, including free ones and paid ones. Today's video is a run through of one that I've been using for the last 6 months, and it's not just a weather app, but a website app-based system that helps drone flyers tailor their own unique settings all in one place. Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel. Now before I start with this review, I'd just like to point out that this video is not sponsored in any way, and the content is my own personal views and unbiased account of what I like or dislike about the app. So what app are we talking about, you might ask? Drone Companion. Now, as I said earlier, I've been using this app for around 6 months now, and I must say it has some pretty nice features. This site is accessible on all platforms, whether it be PC, MacBook, tablet, and even on your mobile phone whilst out in the field, so long as you've got an internet connection. For this review, I'm going to be using my MacBook for demonstration purposes. The website app is available worldwide and is also available in different languages. Not only does it have a great weather forecast feature, it also includes a pre-flight check, a knowledge-based center, a drone airspace map integrated with Altitude Angels, which means you don't have to switch to different apps, an ND filter calculator, along with a comprehensive flight school in-house training program with 45 modules across 8 categories, covering everything from basic safety to advanced cinematography techniques. A nice touch is the world's first personalised recommendations based on professional photographer and videographer expertise. They can analyse your specific drone model, flight environment, lighting conditions, and recording goals to deliver settings no other platform can achieve. Let's have a quick dive into some of the features. This is ideal for all drone users from beginners to pro. It gives you peace of mind to have a checklist to make sure you have literally covered everything. It's so easy to forget something, especially when you want to get in flight and get the shot. It's a simple tick list that guides you through things you may easily forget. It's almost like having a quick risk assessment put in place. This is a handy feature that you can customize your specific drone, and you can save the data and recall it later. You can see here I have 2 profiles already selected, and I can recall them at any time. So you can see in this example I have a couple of profiles already saved. If you go into your selected drone, let's take the Mini 2 for example, it will ask you a series of questions from which you can specify what level of flyer you are, where you are flying, what you want to capture, what lighting conditions you'll be flying in, and the subject you'll be filming. Then it will produce a set of results. From there you can add it to your profile should you wish to, and then recall it at a later date if the conditions match. So you can build up these profiles for all your drones and recall them at any time. I think this is a really useful feature. Sometimes you might say to yourself, what settings did I use last time I was flying here? Or now you can store them all for the next time. One of the cool things that they've thought of is if you select to shoot indoors, the flight safety is recommended that you set your drone to hover and not return to home. So that's quite a handy little feature. Now, as you're probably aware, you can get the weather forecast from a lot of apps, with most of them being free to use. There are others that have a charge, for example, UAV forecast, currently at $3.99 a month. However, the free version of this only gives you a 3-hour window. The difference with Drone Companion is it is integrated within the whole package. They use different APIs and compare different results to bring you a more accurate forecast. It gives you an instant summary on the home page without even having to access the weather part of the app itself. This is handy if you are flying in your current location. When you open the weather section, it automatically defaults to your location, as I've just said, if you allow this settings when you first sign in, and it displays the current map for your location. You can also search for a location using a town, a city, or even a postcode to view the weather in that particular area. So if you're planning on a flight elsewhere other than your own location, this is a handy tool to see whether the weather is actually fine for flying in that area. Below the map, it will give you the flying condition assessment based on the wind and precipitation. They have carefully calculated the wind with the drone's ability to make it home safely from the return to home speed of the drone. That's the worst case scenario. Scrolling down, it will give you the wind surface speed, and to the right, wind speeds at different altitudes. Further down, it will show you the wind direction with an arrow, which is excellent for flying out against the wind and flying back with the wind. A KP index is also included along with the weather forecast for each day. This feature is linked with the ever popular Altitude Angels, commonly known as Drone Assist, and it works exactly like the app we're all used to, and it's still a fully functional system. Clicking on the map opens it in full view, and you can use all the usual features contained in it. This is part of the Knowledge Base Center. You will notice there are several tabs along the top that you can also access. In this case, we're looking at the ND filters. It asks you what drone you're using and asks what the weather condition is like, i.e. bright sunny day, overcast, etc. Then it gives you a suggestion of what filter to select for that scenario. Below is different guides giving you answers to the relevant information. Understanding ND filters, CPL filters, etc. You can see in these examples, it gives you detailed information and helps you understand how each filter works and what they're used for. Quite a comprehensive guide, in my opinion. This covers a huge range of facts from IMU, compass calibration, return to home, wind speed limitations and safety, etc. If you click on these topics, it gives you an understanding of each of these themes. They are a good source of info and something to check through on a rainy day. The Flight School. This is a training session based at beginners. There are several modules to undertake should you feel the need to. This section offers some comprehensive tips from the community. There are sections that you can filter on: photography, safety and technical, or you can browse through all the tips in one section. Each section gives you a guide for the subject that you've actually selected. So that's Drone Companion in a nutshell. There is a free 24-hour trial which you can cancel at any time. I think it's moderately priced at $4.99 a month, or a yearly subscription of £50, which is like having 2 months free. Which, when you consider UAV forecast at $3.99 and others around a similar price, for £1 more you get everything in one place, and that's not just the weather. Get settings based on your own drone, weather, airspace data, ND filter calculator, knowledge center, pre-flight checklists, and community tips from advanced flyers. I really do think it's great value for money, and like I said earlier in the video, I've been using this for the last 6 months, and let's face it, it's the cost of a pint. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you already using Drone Companion, and what do you think of it? Or are you considering using it? There's a non-affiliated link down in the description. I won't make a penny from it. I just thought to put this video out for you guys to see if it would be something that you would consider or be interested in. I personally think it's a great service. It's like having a drone assistant in your pocket. It's as simple as that. So there we go. That wraps the video up. I hope you found it useful and informative. As always, if you have, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, check out the description, and we'll see you in the next one.